given. In this case, the altitude is already given at 16, so we're not trying to look for the altitude. However, we know that the formula to find altitude is always x equals square root of a times b. A and b are the parts of the base. We can call this part A, and this part of the base is b. So when you multiply the two parts of the base and take the square root of that product, you get the altitude. But in this case, altitude is given, so we could do 16 equals 8 times x. We're solving for x. The x is under the square root. My 8 looks really interesting. So the x is under the square root, so we need to get rid of the square root. The way you get rid of a square root is by squaring it. So we can, whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. The power of 2 cancels the radical. 16 squared is 256. The power only canceled the radical, so you just left with what's inside. You divide by 8, and you get x equal to 32. So this part of the base is 32. Now we can find the legs. Z would be equal to the square root. You would add the entire base, 32 plus 8, which is 40, times the part of the base that's adjacent to the leg you're looking for, 8. Then we can break it down. 40 breaks down to 4 times 10. 8 breaks down into 4 times 2. 10 breaks down further into 5 times 2. But we see that 4 occurred twice, so a 4 comes out of the radical. 10 breaks down to 5 and 2. I'm going to write it over here. So look, 5 occurred twice. No, 2 occurred twice, I'm sorry. 2 occurred twice, so 2 comes out of the radical, and 5 stays inside. So you're left with 8 radical 5.